What even is a property package?
Julia, what's wrong?
Like, I'm a chemical engineer and I can't even design a normal flow sheet, a basic flow sheet.
Don't worry, Bob got you. Chemical engineers usually deal with throwing flow sheets on chemical simulators, but it takes a lot of manual work. Create the streams, add the units, configure thermodynamics, connect ports, etc. etc. And the learning curve is very terrifying. There's a lot to figure out. So what we decided is let Bob deal with it, and so that he can create it on their own, so it can be a native Bob interaction. So basically here you can see Bob running the MCP server to validate a flow sheet, create a real DW file, run the support calculations, optimize the cases, etc. etc. Here we can see Bob calling the MCP server and creating the flow sheet. In this case, now it's also creating another flow sheet, which is in crew agent mode. Has a couple of agents that each of them create their own stuff, and we do this in the rules of Bob. So validation, optimizing, etc. It does a sweep of values in different files so that it files the best case scenario. Now this is our front end. We developed this as a first stage, and it's our visual workbench. It helps us debug the richer workflows like mixer, cooler, reactor, and make the MCP activity visible for the demos. It is not the core runtime. Takes very long time. Here you can see actually the file that it creates. So yeah. Now we also, in the workbench, we also did a shortcut distillation, which basically only creates the file. It doesn't run the calculations, and it does not invent engineering results. In the front end, Python calls the NCP tools, and Bob creates everything else. But in the IDE, Bob actually does everything on its own. So this was just our Bob workbench. Here you can see the file that it created. We also developed some agents for what's an orchestrate, and it's the same NCP surface, and it can support cloud routed agents. Here we can see a easy sweep of values for a cooler.